All right. Audio is on. Video's recording. And this episode, what is it? Clay just recorded one today, episode 109. So this is 110. And Clay's got a lot of venting to do. He's always just talking ish. And I'm just fucking busy here at the station. So it's hard to get one of these out. But yeah, I got time today. And first thing I want to talk about is John Witherspoon passed away. That name doesn't ring a bell. This sucks for you, and you should know his name. But John Witherspoon was the actor in Friday, the dad Pops. He's also in tons of movies. I'm sorry if you're watching this video. I'm not in the other studio that I use because all the branding and stuff like that. So I'm in this studio, but the lights in here in this studio are all fucked up. So it looks a little washed out, but it'll make do. It'll make do. But John Witherspoon, let me look it up. He was in Friday. He was in all three Fridays. Friday, next Friday, and Friday after next. And he's just a beast. He was in Black Jesus, which is a more recent show, 2014. He was the dad in Boondocks, I think, or the grandpa. He was where else? He was in House Party. Love that movie. Boomerang, iconic movie. Never seen it, but everyone's told me it's good. He was in Soul Plane. What else was he in? Tons of stuff. Little Nicky. Oh, I forgot about him in that. But yeah, he was also in the Wayne's Brothers show back in like the 90s, if you remember that, 95 to 99. Love that show. I grew up on that. But yeah, he was 77. He lived a great life. And the outpouring of support to his family and the love, like he knew he was big, like he was a comedic genius and giant. But I don't think he maybe understood how far his reach went. Like he is a legend. So R.I.P. John Witherspoon. I'm curious to know what the plans are for the next Friday movie that has been in development for some time. I know they were rebooting Boondocks. I want to see how that's going to happen. If either of those projects are going to happen anymore, because I mean, you can't, with Friday a movie, like maybe you can like cut him out of the storyline, which would be terrible. Hopefully he filmed some scenes already. But with Boondocks, I know it's going to HBO. Like you can't just find another voice actor like him. You know, that'd be terrible. But R.I.P. John Witherspoon. What else do I got? Oh, my home state, California, is on fire. Um, I don't even know how to process that. I mean, I feel like there's a new fire every 6 months in that state now, and people are saying this is part of climate change. Like it's just getting hotter. Part of the infrastructure is with PG&E, who's like might be sued. Apparently, they're the largest energy supplier in the country, and they haven't updated their infrastructure to handle wildfires. So as these fires are starting to burn, they're having to shut off power. So their energy boxes across the state like don't blow up and make an even bigger fire. Is my understanding. Like, how the fuck? Like, people just don't give a fuck. Stupid. But thoughts go out to all the firefighters. I see like people donating. I know John Cena is asking one of his production companies to like donate proceeds to the first responders of California. And I know LeBron James is sending taco trucks to first responders, which is pretty crazy because like why you're sending a taco truck to like the middle of the fire or like a camp where the firefighters are at. It's like they're pretty close to the fire and you're sending a random taco truck. It's wild. But kudos to them. Kudos to them. Um, I'm also seen on Twitter. Oh, my screen went out. Okay. The New York Times is reporting that Jeffrey Epstein's autopsy points to homicide, not suicide. The pathologist hired by Mr. Epstein's brother said evidence suggests strangulation. The authorities dispute the claim. What even happened? Like, he was like going to trial and then he like kills himself and nobody talks about him again. Cause like, I guess you can't take him to trial with the dead body, but bro, what the fuck is going on? Somebody needs to get to the bottom of this. I mean, just for closure for like the victims? Sex trafficking I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. Like a full episode. Shit is fucking wild. But the New York City Medical Examiner's Office concluded Mr. Epstein hanged himself in his jail cell while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges. But the private pathologist, Dr. Michael Baden, said on the morning TV show Fox and Friends that Mr. Epstein, 66 years old, experienced a number of injuries, among them a broken hyoid bone that are extremely unusual in suicidal hangings and could occur much more commonly in homicidal strangulation. I think that the evidence points to homicide rather than suicide, said Dr. Baden, who observed the autopsy done by city officials. Yo, this is wild, man. Damn. We'll see what happens with that. Keep an eye on that. Also, I don't know. I don't think Clay talked about it. We talked about it on our IG live this past weekend. About Kanye's new album. And it was whack. My personal opinion. I listened to like 3 tracks, and I'm not a very religious person. So one, I'm not interested in his gospel album. And Kirk Franklin, amazing singer, gospel singer, amazing voice. I'm not listening to his albums either. Not a very religious person. I don't have the need to like listen. Maybe it's good music, but I don't have the need for all the extra on top of that. Maybe that's fucked up, but yeah, it's just like, but the whole Kanye thing. Hold on, I saw it's just promo. Like, if anything in his life that we know of, he's very good at keeping his name in the news and marketing himself. And the fact that he's gone gospel, I hope he's on a mission to better himself. But the way he's been doing these interviews lately to promote his album and his finally all this, so he stays in the news, it's just not very humbling. And if anything, again, I'm not religious, but I was raised Catholic by my mom, or my parents, mainly my mom. And like humility, that's like one thing about me, if you know me, is like, it sounds very ironic that I'm saying this, but I don't like showboating. I don't like people talking about me positively. I don't think anybody likes people talking about them negatively. But I'd rather just stay under the shadows, man. Like, let me do my job, give me a pat on the back, and keep it moving. But the fact that he's going on these interviews and saying, I'm undoubtedly the greatest artist of all time, that's not very humbling. There's no humility in that statement. And that's like one of the biggest things that Jesus preaches about, is like be of service to others and blah, blah, blah. And don't take shine for everything, I think. But again, this website called NME, I think it's New Music something. But Kanye West, the headline I saw this morning says, Kanye West says $68 million tax refund was a gift from God. Fuck out of here. Kanye West said he believes that his massive tax refund he received this year is a gift from God. The rapper who released gospel album Jesus King last Friday told James Corden why he believes that the $68 million refund stems directly from him becoming a born-again Christian. God is using me to show off, West told Corden. And this is from that airpool karaoke, like the carpool karaoke that James Corden did. Last year I made $115 million and still ended up with $35 million in debt. This year I look up and I just got $68 million returned to me on my tax returns. People need to hear from someone that has been put into debt by the system talk about these types of numbers now that they are in service to Christ. Yo, and this goes back to my whole fucking thing. Like, it's not like you shouldn't be talking about your money. I mean, if you want to, anybody could do what they want. That's why his whole thing is I'm a free thinker. But like, this goes to my whole theory of like, he wants to start his own church or his own service community and become a nonprofit and like not pay taxes and make more money. It's fucking whack, dude. And so the fact that he drops this album and is doing all this and flaunting all this, it's so self-serving and it's fucking whack in general. And I have no need to listen to this album at all. Will I continue to listen to old? The thing, what I was talking to Clay like episodes ago was, it's hard not to listen to something Kanye has done because he's mainly a producer and he's produced tons of people's music, from John Legend, Common, Jay-Z, like Kid Cudi, Pusha T. Like, you're like on boycotting Kanye, but you really can't. Like, there's going to be something that has his name on it that you're probably going to be listening to. So will I listen to his old music? Of course. Like, I miss the old Kanye and I appreciate that music and what I was going through during those times, and like Kid Cudi's albums. Yeah, I'll listen to it, but I'm not supporting him, right? I mean, in essence, I'm still supporting him by listening to old shit, but I'm not listening to this new shit. No fucking way. It says, in reality, it seems that divine intervention isn't to thank for this huge sum. It's instead the result of a tax break introduced by West's close friend. I refuse to say his name, but DJT. Fucking fuck Kanye, dude. This whole fucking thing is bugging me, dude. Yeah, people were hitting me up. Clay hit me up. Yeah. As soon as it dropped, you listen to the album yet? No. My brother hit me up. Yo, you listen to the album? What do you think of it? I said, whack. It's whack. The whole thing, the whole premise is whack. I don't want to listen to it. Talking about Chick-fil-A on there, giving free promo to a Christian company. Of course, they're going to support him. Chick-fil-A just got free promo. No. Nope. When I was in the hospital a few years ago, I wrote, "Start a church in Calabasas," he explained. And he said that to James Corden. Oh shit, I didn't even watch that because I don't even, the Kanye West airport karaoke. It was something I had a feeling I needed to do that God put on my heart. Now he keeps on taking me to new levels and taking us to new levels that we didn't imagine before. He's going to start a church. He's going to be tax-free. It's... And it's so hard, like I said, to like not listen to something that Kanye has put his mark on. So that's a whack. Whack 100. That's a rapper too. Or that's a what else do I got? What else? Clay, I was listening to Clay's episode. He said he wants to go vegan. That's interesting. I think he could do it. He's gonna be kind of miserable. I mean, I've thought about it, but I don't know. Our lifestyle, especially in radio, is like all this free food comes in. I'm not supposed to eat it? Free tacos? No way, dude. I'm Latino. I'm not passing up on free tacos. You know, your goddamn mind. Free chips and dip? No. Yeah. And like, we're just on the go. Like yesterday, I ate at like 11. And I got home at like 8:39. I was busy all fucking day. I hadn't eaten like in that 9-hour period. Of course, I'm going to go home and like eat some fucking chicken, you know, like some big ass protein. some chicken, some veggie. I mean, obviously I had a salad, some fruit, but like I want some fucking chicken and Triscuits. Fuck yeah, dude. Eating that. What else? But a study. A study claims men are funnier than women. Not my words. Somebody else's words. Do not get mad at me. What is it? It says, researchers claim that men are funnier than women. The study conducted asked people to rate the humor of normal men and women without knowing whether or not it was from a man or a woman. The study revealed that men are 63% funnier than women. Is funnier a word? I thought it was more funny. Oh, funner. Funner isn't a word. Funnier is a word. Ha. Interesting. Ladies, what's your take on that? Do you think you're more funny? Are you more funner than us? Yeah. But yeah, that's all I got. A little update on my life. I got my apartment. Kind of going through the motions. I got court soon for that speeding ticket that I talked about on my last podcast. And the bills are starting to roll in. Solo bills, energy bills are coming through. My fucking moving to my place. Let me get on this for a second. Moving to my place, it's all clear to go. Fucking, they hadn't turned on my hot water when I moved in. So the first weekend I was there, I was like, something's not right with the water. They didn't turn on the maintenance number for the weekend. So I had no hot water all weekend. And then I finally go to do dishes the other day. My dishwasher don't work. I'm about to go fucking... And then I was supposed to get an $800 gift card when I moved in. And they said, oh, you missed the window. So it went from $800 to $500. But that window, there was like 4 days where apparently they were giving promo out. So now I get zero money. I'm fucking pissed about that too. But I'm trying to be more positive in life. I'm trying to be more positive. I'm in a good place. I'm in Texas. Keep saying that a lot. But no, I'm just happier with life right now. I'm back at the gym. Things are moving. Eating better. I'm eating okay, actually. I need to hold myself more accountable because now Clay's not here to fucking yell at me all the time. So whenever I'm about to eat something, I think Clay's right behind me. It's like, put it down. Put it down, idiot. So, yeah. That's my life. A lot of things that I want to be keeping an eye on. Fuck Kanye. But yeah. That's all I got. Talk to you later, Clayburn. Your camera's on the way.